Let me start with a truth that might sting a little. Most people don't really want to be rich. They don't want yachts, Lamborghinis, or private islands. They just want one thing: the power to tell their boss to shove it, without their entire life collapsing like a Jenga tower. That, right there, is the real definition of financial independence. Not flexing, not showing off, not living like an Instagram crypto bro. Just control. The power to wake up and say, I work because I want to, not because I'll starve if I don't. But here's the plot twist. Most people will never get there. Not because it's impossible, but because no one ever taught them the blueprint. Not school, not parents, not society, and definitely not the bosses who benefit from your dependence. But today, we're breaking the entire strategy down, step by step. By the end of this episode, you'll know what financial independence really means, the 4 stages everyone must pass through, how the wealthy engineer FI using math, not magic, why your job alone will never get you there, and the mindset shift that separates the free from the trapped. Plus, a 30-day challenge that can move you closer to FI than the last 5 years combined. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Financial Freedom Insider, the channel that cuts through financial fluff, exposes money traps, and shows you how wealth actually works. You've already built the foundation in our Financial Freedom series. You plugged your money leaks. You set up your automatic money trap. You built your emergency fund. You stopped falling for fake assets. And you learned the basics of building real wealth. Now we enter the endgame, the stage where your money works harder than you do. If you're serious about freedom, real freedom, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Because today, we're building the blueprint brick by brick. What financial independence actually means. Let's kill the biggest myth first. Financial independence is not about being rich. It's not about penthouses or popping champagne on yachts with people you don't like. Financial independence is simply this: your passive income covers your living expenses indefinitely. That's it. Simple definition, life-changing outcome. Author Morgan Housel says, money's greatest intrinsic value is the freedom to choose. Financial independence isn't about the Lamborghini. It's about the option to say no. Robert Kiyosaki puts it bluntly. Once your asset income exceeds your expenses, you are free. But here's why this matters. Median U.S. savings is around $1,200 according to Bankrate 2024 report. 1 in 3 UK adults have under £1,000 saved according to Money and Pensions Service. 67% are living paycheck to paycheck according to a 2025 Lending Club study. People aren't broke. They're dependent. Dependent on a boss, dependent on the next paycheck. Dependent on a system designed to keep them anxious. You break the trap when your money works harder than you. A friend of mine made £95,000 a year in tech. Big salary, status, and benefits. But when he got laid off, he was 2 months away from losing his apartment. Meanwhile, a barber I know earns way less, but owns 2 rental rooms that pay him £1,100 a month. When he injured his hand and couldn't work for 6 months, he didn't flinch. Money is not about income. It's about systems. Knowing the destination is one thing, but the path? That's what separates dreamers from doers. The 4 stages of financial independence. Here are the 4 stages every financially free person passes through. Stage 1. Stability. This is where 90% of people get stuck. You reach stability when you can cover bills. You've got 1 month of expenses. You're not panicking every 10 days. Debt isn't drowning you. You've already started this stage in previous episodes, but stability can disappear overnight. That's why you need security. Stage 2. Security. Security means you have 3 to 6 months of emergency savings, automatic investing, no money leaks, and a predictable financial routine. Security protects you when life throws punches, but protection isn't freedom. Freedom begins at the next level. Stage 3. Wealth building. At this stage, your money starts working harder than you. This stage includes investing consistently, compounding assets, building additional income streams, avoiding lifestyle creep. A nurse I know invested £200 a month for 12 years. Not flashy, not high income. Her portfolio quietly grew to £80,000 plus. She wasn't rich, but she felt secure because her money worked without her. And when your money truly works for you, you hit the final boss. Stage 4. Financial independence. This is where your passive income exceeds your expenses. Sources can include index funds, rental income, business revenue, royalties, dividends, digital assets. This is where you wake up and say, I work because I choose to. But most people think financial independence requires millions. Spoiler, it doesn't. It requires math, not magic. The math of freedom, your FI number. This entire journey is built on one formula. FI number is equal annual expenses multiplied by 25. This comes from the 4% rule based on the Trinity study and validated repeatedly in the Journal of Financial Planning. If you need £30,000 per year, £30,000 multiplied by 25 is equal £750,000. That's your freedom number. But here's where most people get financial independence wrong. Financial independence isn't about making more, it's about needing less. If you cut your lifestyle from £3,000 per month to £2,000 per month, you didn't save £1,000, you reduced your FI number by £300,000. As Ramit Sethi, author of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, puts it, spend extravagantly on the things you love and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. This isn't about deprivation, it's about optimization. Every dollar you cut from things you don't care about brings financial independence years closer, while spending on what you love keeps you happy and consistent long-term. Jacob Lund Fisker, one of the FIRE pioneers, lived on $7,000 per year. His FI number, $175,000. He hit it in 5 years. Extreme? Yes. But a powerful example of how math, not income, dictates freedom. But knowing your number is only step one. To reach it, you need engines. The 4 engines of financial independence. Let's break down the 4 engines of financial independence. Every wealthy person uses at least 2 of them. And the richest? They quietly use all 4. Engine number 1, investments, your core engine. This is the foundation. The S&P 500 has averaged about 9.9% returns since 1928, according to NYU Stern's Aswath Damodaran. Global ETFs show similar long-term performance. And Warren Buffett said it best, a low-cost S&P 500 index fund is the best investment for most people. Your job is simple. Invest consistently. Automate it. Let compounding do the heavy lifting. A school teacher invested just $300 a month for 35 years. She didn't chase hype. She didn't try to time the market, but when she retired, her portfolio was worth over $1.2 million. Not because she was lucky, but because she was consistent. But investments are only the first engine. The wealthy build multiple engines, so money comes from everywhere. Engine number 2, cash flow businesses. This doesn't mean building the next Tesla. The most reliable freedom builders run simple, repeatable businesses like digital products, consulting, Airbnb co-hosting, niche websites, print-on-demand stores, agencies, even laundromats. And here's the stat most people ignore. 80% of millionaires own a business, according to Tom Corley's Rich Habits and the 2023 Ramsey Solutions Report. But business income alone isn't enough. Real estate accelerates the journey like rocket fuel. Engine number 3, real estate. And no, you don't need to be a hands-on landlord dealing with leaky toilets at 2 a.m. Today, real estate is easier than ever through fractional REITs, crowdfunding platforms, renting out a spare room, using property managers. Why is real estate so powerful? It generates cash flow, it grows in value, it uses leverage, and it comes with major tax benefits. That's why more than 45% of global wealth sits in property. Credit Suisse, Global Wealth Report 2023. But there's one engine even more scalable, one the digital age supercharged. Engine number 4, content and IP, the leverage engine. This is where you turn your knowledge into assets that earn forever. Ebooks, templates, music, YouTube videos, courses, Notion dashboards. Create once, earn for years. James Clear wrote Atomic Habits once, and it still generates millions annually. Business Insider 2023. These engines work, but only if you avoid the traps that quietly destroy financial independence. The 7 traps that kill financial independence. These are the landmines that quietly destroy your progress, even when you're doing everything else right. Trap 1. Lifestyle creep. You earn more, you spend more. And suddenly, your raise becomes your new baseline. This one trap alone keeps millions stuck in the rat race. Trap 2. The good debt lie. If it doesn't make you money, it's not good debt. It's a liability dressed in costume. Simple rule: if it takes money out of your pocket, it's not helping you. Trap 3. Inflation blindness. If your money isn't growing faster than inflation, you're not staying the same, you're falling behind. Every year your cash sits idle. It shrinks. Trap number 4, procrastination. Waiting is the most expensive decision you can make. Vanguard reports that delaying investing by just 10 years can cut your retirement wealth by 50%. Time isn't just money, it's freedom. Trap number 5, get-rich-quick schemes. Crypto gambling, addictive day trading, MLMs promising financial freedom. These don't speed up your journey. They knock you completely off the path. Trap 6, no automation. If you rely on memory to invest, you won't. Automation builds wealth the same way gravity keeps you on the ground, effortlessly, every day. Trap 7, the wrong environment. Your circle is either building your freedom or burying it. You can't win financially if your friends mock saving and celebrate spending. Once you avoid the traps, all you need is the roadmap. And yes, the roadmap exists. The Financial Independence Roadmap, step by step. Here's the clear path anyone can follow. Step 1, audit your life. Track every expense for 30 days. You can't fix what you don't measure. Step 2, build the foundation. Create an emergency fund. Clear high-interest debt. Set up automatic transfers. Step 3, lower your FI number. Cut brutally on what you don't care about. Spend freely on what you love, guilt-free, Ramit Sethi style. Step 4, build your passive engines. Start with 1 or 2. Go deep, not wide. Step 5, maximize income. Negotiate, upskill, add streams. Step 6, increase your savings rate. This is the FIRE community's superpower worldwide. Step 7, automate your investing. Make it happen without thinking. Step 8, reinvest your cash flow. Snowball your freedom. Step 9, hit your FI number. And when your passive income covers your lifestyle, congratulations, you're free. Lean FI, Coast FI, Fat FI, the 3 flavors of financial independence. Here's something most people don't realize. Financial independence isn't one finish line, it comes in different levels. Lean FI. This is minimalist freedom. Your expenses are low, your lifestyle is simple, and you can live off a smaller portfolio. Fat FI. This is freedom with comfort. Think travel, flexibility, and a lifestyle you chose, not one forced on you. Coast FI. Now this is my favorite. Coast FI is when you've invested enough early that even if you stopped contributing today, your money would continue compounding until it fully funds your retirement. It means you don't have to grind forever. Your investments are already running the race for you. Imagine looking your boss in the eye and saying, "I'm not here because I have to be Vinchos. I'm here because I want to be." I once met a guy who hit Coast FI at just 32. He saved aggressively for 6 years, invested consistently, then walked away from his tech job. Today, he builds furniture part-time because he enjoys it. That's real freedom, the freedom to choose. But here's the truth. Freedom isn't built on income, it's built on mindset. The financial independence mindset shift. Here's the mindset shift that separates the financially free from everyone else. Stop seeing money as something to spend. Start seeing it as an employee. Every dollar you keep and invest should be a tiny worker, out there grinding 24/7. Morgan Housel puts it perfectly. Wealth is what you don't see. And here's the part most people get wrong. You don't reach financial independence by being the smartest person in the room. You reach it by thinking differently from everyone else. People who hit FI share the same traits: long-term thinking, controlled lifestyle, curiosity, constant self-education, automation over willpower, patience, discipline, intentional spending. Housel's quote hits even harder when you break it down. Wealth is what you don't see means it's the flights you didn't take, the upgrades you walked past, the cars you didn't finance, the quiet no's that bought you freedom later. Financial independence isn't loud. It's built silently, through thousands of small decisions to cut the things that don't matter, so you can finally afford the things that do. 30-day action challenge. Here's your mission for the next 30 days. 1. Calculate your FI number, expenses x 25. 2. Cut one unnecessary expense. 3. Increase one joy-based expense you love. 4. Open or update your investment account. 5. Automate weekly or monthly deposits. 6. Build one new income engine, small or large. 7. Set your first Coast FI milestone. At the end of 30 days, you'll be closer to FOI than in the last 5 years combined. Recap. Here's what we covered. Financial independence equals passive income greater than or equal to expenses. The 4 stages: stability, security, wealth, FI. Your FI number is mathematical, not magical. You need multiple engines of income. Avoid the 7 traps. Use the FI roadmap. And build the mindset that makes FI inevitable. Here's the truth. You don't need to be rich to be free. You need systems, you need discipline, and you need to cut brutally on what you don't love so you can spend deeply on what you do while building the engines that buy back your time. This week, take one step towards your FI number. Even a 20 pounds automated deposit changes your trajectory. Now, before you go, we post valuable videos like this every week. Join other insiders who do not miss our videos. So hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell us in the comments. What's your first step toward financial independence? We'll be replying to the top comments.